My name is Beth Reader and I'm Head of Fan Engagement at Worcester Warriors.
Fan engagement at Worcester Warriors, and Worcester back into the Premiership for the first time. What are the main objectives of the club looking forward, looking short term and medium term?
Yeah, so the main objective at the moment is to achieve excellence both on and off the field. So Dean Ryan and the rugby team are cracking on with what that requires from a rugby department side of things. From the commercial side, we've got Jim O'Toole, who's our new chief executive, and we're very much looking at striving for excellence in everything we do. So if that's a till system, if that's customer service, if that is having the best jet in the Premiership, whatever that may be, excellence off the field is definitely our mission.
Now, from my point of view, I went to a few of the games at Six Ways in the Championship, and there weren't that many people around. It seems like the crowds have returned to the stadium. Is that just going back to the Premiership, or has there been a lot of work behind the scenes?
Well, I think that's partly due to being in the Premiership, the level of opponent that we're playing, the quality of the opponent, the intensity of the game is definitely raised, and I think that helps bring crowds back. But more than that, I think with Dean and the journey and striving for excellence on the pitch, we try to fight hard to explain the journey that we're going through with the rugby team, to get people to buy into that and to get us to join in with the journey. So yes, crowds were quieter in the Championship, but actually compared to a lot of other Championship clubs, we were quite good. We held our own at about 4,500 to 5,000 for each game, which is fantastic in the Championship. Now we're back in the Premiership. Obviously they're comfortably between 8,000 and 10,000 each week, which is obviously much better than where we want to be. But I think it's partly due to the opponent and partly due to getting people on the journey and getting them to follow us on that journey.
I like that idea of engagement and the journey. So of the 8,000 that come, how many people on your database, or how many people do you need to engage to sustain that good attendances or growing attendances?
Yeah, I think for us it's about those 8,000 people and getting them to refer a friend kind of thing. It's what we do at our season ticket level. So getting those 8,000 people to bring other people with them to make sure that we generate a little bit of a kind of a family atmosphere. It's a come to Six Ways, have a good time, bring your mates, have a good time. Word of mouth recommendation, I think it's the easiest way of getting new business in for me. It's the cheapest way. If you come to Six Ways, you have a great experience, you tell your next door neighbour, come to Six Ways with me on a Saturday and we'll have a great day out. That's kind of easy. Yes. Ticket sales for me.
Yes. Well, I suppose once you get there and have the experience, the thing sells itself, but it's getting people there in the first place, isn't it? That's the difficult thing. What platforms or channels do you use to engage with potential fans?
So we have the classic channels of newspaper, radio, and our website being the kind of main ones, but then we've got a marketing team who work really hard with the data that we have, maximising that data by chopping it into target markets for certain events, so if we've got Friday Night Rugby, it's making sure all those that we know like Friday Night Rugby are contacted and they're encouraged to come to Six Ways with either ticketing offers based on pricing or quantity, so 4 for 3, 3 for 2, whatever it may be. So digital marketing for us is massive. Improving our social media performance is also a massive part of the club. So our media team work with the marketing team to make sure that we're maximising everything that we're doing on the social media platforms that we have. Can
you tell which ones work and how well they work?
Yes, so they both do quite a good job with tracing the kind of activity that they do. So the marketing manager has got kind of traceable URLs, so specific URLs that are traced. We also have telephone numbers that we trace the activity on, so that everything we're doing, be it on social media, in a newspaper, we track it as much as we possibly can.
Good. And do you see any particular opportunities in future that you can grasp?
The biggest opportunity we're looking at the moment is the sales of our half-season tickets. So that's making sure that the last half of the season, the last 9 games that we've got, are maximised. So we're selling a half-season ticket package. We're also selling ticket bundles for those that can't commit to a half-season ticket package for whatever reason. So that is bundling together the games within January in a 3 for 2 kind of offer. So that'll be something that we're really hammering home with at the moment.
And is there anything that's stopping you doing what you want to do?
So the challenges that we face with getting that kind of off the ground is manpower, getting the products on sale, getting them advertised and kind of out to the right people that we know would be interested in those products. It's a challenge just making sure that Six Ways is full, or getting as full as it possibly can be each match day, because the more people that are in that ground, the better atmosphere it's going to be to cheer on Worcester Warriors.
Good. And do you notice, is there a big difference in terms of engagement or excitement in terms of the team winning week to week?
Yeah, definitely. So I think that was shown at the Northampton Saints game where the team did go up and in the kind of last minute of the game scored a try against Northampton Saints to allow us to win at home. The atmosphere at the end of that game was absolutely electric. Six Ways was absolutely fantastic, and you could tell with the players that they really kind of thrived on the atmosphere, and it helped them kind of in those dying minutes when we needed to score.
Good, and I guess that's the thing that helps sell the ground, helps sell the brand.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely noticed that for the following game when we played Newcastle Falcons. That winning in the last minute really kind of boosted attendance and boosted number of ticket sales.